This is Sarah White from ourdailycraft.com, and today I want to show you how to knit Fisherman's Rib flat and in the round. So Fisherman's Rib is this nice, squishy, stretchy, soft, warm fabric that looks a lot like brioche knitting, but it's a little bit easier for a lot of people to do, and it involves working into the stitch below the stitch on the needle to make this great texture. It is a rib stitch, so it is knits and purls alternating. When you work it flat, you only knit into the row below and you do your purls normally. But when you work in the round, you need to knit into the round below and do the purls regularly on the first round, and then on the second round, you're knitting regularly and purling into the stitch from the round below. So I'm going to show you how to do both just in case you need that for whatever project you're doing. Even if it's not Fisherman's Rib, sometimes these techniques come up in other stitch projects. I'm working on a cowl right now, but I also have on my website a worked flat scarf and a worked in the round hat that you can try, and I'll link all of those in the caption. So I'm ready to do a knit stitch, and you can see this is the stitch on the needle. So if you were just knitting, you would knit there, but we want to go into the row below. So that's this V right here. So with the knit stitches, it's pretty simple because you can see the V. So you just put your needle into the center of the V from front to back as you normally would, take the yarn over and pull through. You can tell that you've done it right because this yarn that's on the needle is hooked into that stitch. If you've done it wrong, it will fall off the needle and start unraveling. So if you see that that is what's happening, go back, pick it up again, and try again. And so then, as I said, we're just going to purl the next stitch normally, and I'll show you again. Go into the V, work as normal, and pull it off the needle. So if you're working flat, that's the only technique you need to know, and it's pretty simple because you can see where you're going in every knit stitch. The purls I find a little more difficult, especially in the first couple of rounds. It can be a little hard to see exactly where to put your needle, so that's what we're going to do next when I get to the end of this round. And then here's the end. That's my last purl. And here, now then on the next round, we're going to knit the knit stitch normally. And let's look at this purl stitch. So here again, this is where you would go if you were purling normally. So we want to be under this purl bump from the last round. So you need to go in, and you can see it there on my finger. That's the hole we're looking for to put the purl into, and then we just take the yarn over. Excuse me, let's try that again. Take the yarn over, and again, here you can see that the stitch that's on the needle is hooked into that yarn, and then you just pull it off. Let's try that again. So we're going to knit this stitch normally. We're going to bring the yarn to the front, take the needle into the hole between, so that's another way to look at it. So you can kind of see the two purl bumps here. Take the yarn into the hole in between the purl bumps, take the yarn over, and pull it off.